See if John's pass is any good today. All right, we got the pink and green again. Oh, that is a good one. Holy. Not this time. Let's go. He's going that way. What's up, guys? Your boy Jfishy here, and today we're starting the video off a little different just because I'm already back at the house after the adventure. But guys, just wanted to let you know we got some dinner, so I'll be seeing you guys back here after I go back to all the action. But I just wanted to start the video off by saying thanks to everybody who's been supporting me and supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. Every single one of you guys who views and likes the videos and comments down on the comment section. If you guys are watching, hopefully you guys can subscribe and stick around. I got a lot of adventures coming, so hopefully you guys have been enjoying it. But yeah, today we actually went to John's Pass in search of one of the tastiest Florida inshore species. Let's just say my persistence paid off. Yeah, stay tuned to the end, see the catch and cook, and see how we decide to cook it. But yeah, see you guys back here right after all the action. See if John's pass is any good today. Yeah, it's not even that high. The tide. Start off with pink and green. A lot of action. All right, well, as you guys can see here, we pretty much were hunting for pompano, and we're using the pompano jigs that I've used before on this channel, and they just work. I don't know what it is about the pompano that love these jigs, but they just love it. The only problem with that is well, it's not really a problem, it's just you have to work it. I mean, probably cast 100 times, you know. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the end of this pier or this little jetty was really packed as I was walking up, and that's really the prime area. So no matter if I showed up here pretty much at sunrise, it was already packed. So just a heads up if you guys decide to head out there and try it. But yeah, we still decided to keep trying to cast around, you know, a little more back, which is known not to be the better area. But hey, we got to try it, because although the pompano will run more over there, they still come in every once in a while. So yeah, we're sitting here jigging, and if you guys have ever fished the John's Pass, you pretty much know that there's always people, so it's always packed. It's a very good fishing area, to be honest with you, on the right day. This day seemed to be perfect. I mean, in front of us there was fish everywhere. But hey, it's not a John's Pass trip until this happens. Do you see those? They're like Penn. Do you see how big they are? I can't tell if they're big. Damn it, I'm stuck. Yeah. No. I knew it. I let it sit for way too long. Oh, I got... Wait a minute. Oh, I think I have something on, but I'm stuck. Yeah. I broke off, but yeah, just in my first year of fishing, John's Pass has claimed about $100 worth of tackle from me, and I'm sure every fisherman as well. But hey, that's fishing. The pump are here, guys, but man, it's more towards that point out there. Well, at the end right there, they're hooking up back to back. Unfortunately, back over here, it doesn't seem like they're hanging out too much, but they might make a run. There's sheep's head and everything in front of us, a bunch of mullet. So hopefully we hook up on something soon. Oh man, well at this point we're about, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half deep, and I already had to retie about 3 times from getting snagged, and just trying different colors as well, because as you guys know, or if you don't know, when you pompano jig, there's a few colors, you know, there's greens, yellows, orange, pink, I think there's even a blue. So there's a lot of colors that you could be throwing. So it's a very good idea to start changing colors while you're there. But you guys can tell from here, people were starting to leave because, like I said, if you're not at the point, your chances kind of fall off by 50% just from there, because there's like a sandbar that you could reach, which is kind of where they like to run. So people were starting to just pretty much leave. Like I said, at this point, a lot of those people were probably here longer than me. So I still decided to try it out though, because I this is a long trip for me. So when I go out there, I don't like to just give up quick. So again, the other thing that was giving me a lot of hope was there was life everywhere, guys. And then I seen this happen, and it gave me more hope. Oh, look at that, guys. The dolphin's chasing the pompano. Wow. Dolphin just took the pompano from that guy. Oh man, guys, that was so sick to see in person. I mean, I know it sucks, and if it was me, I would be so mad as well. But it's just crazy to see a dolphin attack a fish like that. Like in person, like I said, it's crazy. And here, right after my hopes were a little high, what happens, guys? I get stuck again. Oh man, like I said though, guys, it's just something that happens here. There's so much structure, and people out there on their boats, they lose stuff, and you just get stuck a lot. But hey, we weren't giving up. We just kept fishing. Right, we got the pink and green again. Come on, man. Guys, I don't know if y'all can see that. There is so many fish right here in front of us. It looks like it's structure, but it's literally fish. But yeah, like I keep saying in most of this footage, there was so many bait fish around us. I mean, the mullet were so thick. You guys see those dark circles in front of me right there? All that stuff is mullet. It's not structure, although it looks like it. And there was sheep's head mixed up all in it. Unfortunately, I was underprepared. I didn't have any live bait, so I was really just hunting for these pompano. And the pompano were seeming to be scarce around this time. But then this happened, guys. Ooh, I think we got one. They are still here. Yeah. Oh, that is a good one. Holy. Wow. Now we just got to get one. It just showed sign that the pompanos were still there, and that was a stud. I could tell from far away. That was probably 14 to the fork, so that one was really nice. So yeah, I didn't want to give up. As always, I'm very persistent. And then they hit another one, guys. There it is. They're back. Oh, you did? Oh, true. Looks like he's got a nice one. Oh my. Here it comes. Ooh, look at that pompano running.
Jordan. Oh, there it is.
It's a nice one. At this point, I had been there for about 3 hours, and I was starting to think it's just not going to be my day. And also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but every time somebody would hook up on a pompano, it's like everybody would just try to cram into that area. So you guys seen that other guy who came up and just kind of snuck his way in, and that's just pompano fishing, guys. It's very aggressive, people, and they don't mean it in a bad way. We're just trying to catch the fish, if you know what I'm saying. I'm sure everybody's been guilty of doing it once in a while, but yeah. And then unfortunately this happened. I think you're on me. Yeah, I think so.
Feeling it?
Yeah. Yep. No? Somebody else might be.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Yep.
Before it gets too bad. Good there? Nope. Wrapped up a little.
See your line. Okay, there it is. There it is. All right, there we go.
Oh, appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, as you guys can tell from that clip, it happens very often. You kind of get used to it, and like I said, guys, as long as everybody plays right, we can all fish it. It's not a problem that we're that crammed. Just be patient with one another if you're getting stuck. Some people don't like it, obviously, but hey, it's just the name of the game when you're jigging out there like this, and it happens a lot, to be honest. But and then this is what I mean by just when you have the luck, you have it. This is the guy who actually happened to cram himself right there. It's the guy in the blue shirt. Look at this, guys. Literally, probably in the area that I would have been jigging or that I have been jigging. He just manages to end up catching one, and unfortunately, that's just how it goes. Yep. Ooh. Looks keeper. Oh, yeah. I was right up here, huh?
Yeah.
I seen you were like pretty much about to pull it out. Oh, yeah.
Might be.
Maybe 10. But yeah, guys, after that, I was just like, man, it just really isn't my day. And I was starting to lose hope. But as I always am, I keep it positive. And I was like, you know what? Let's just move to another spot. Maybe I'm just not in the right area, casting at the right place. So I decided to move over to the beach and see if maybe I could find one there. All right, well, I've seen people been hitting them here on the beach a lot. So I'm going to give this a shot. Actually, I think right here. Let's wait a little to get it out there. Oh, it's deep. What's awesome is the water, it's super calm today, no wind, so. Let's see if we can finally get a catch. You guys seen they were slaying them right there by the jetty, but I just wasn't getting lucky. And they started getting too many people there. I was getting stuck with someone like every time. Holy crap. I just seen fish come right in front of me. Dang, the current is taking me. I don't like that because I don't want to get stuck with nobody out here. So the bite kind of died down, and pretty much everybody who was jigging for these pompano had already left. At this point, we had already been here for about 5 hours, and as you guys can kind of tell, the sun was up, so it was peak heat. You know, that peak Florida heat, guys. It'll start wearing you down. So I was getting very tired, but hey, I am so glad that I didn't give up.
Not this time. Let's go. He's going that way. Come on. Come here. Yeah. No shot. Guys, I don't know if I got that on camera. I hope so, but if not, I caught one. I don't know if I had the record button on. Dang. I really hope I got that on camera. But anyways, we got one on the green teaser. Whew. That was thrilling. Let me get this guy bled out real quick, guys. Ugh. You always got to bleed your pumps. Bleed out in here real quick. Then we'll put the ice on it. All right, let's go. Guys, that guy hooked me though. Be careful whenever you guys are trying to get these fish off. I literally got hooked. Whew.
All right, guys, well, there you have it. It took about five and a half hours of jigging, but we finally were able to get one. It felt so good too, guys, so good. Unfortunately, I really don't know what was up with the camera. It turned off another time in that fight. Luckily, I was able to catch on, and I just kind of clicked it back on, but the second time I didn't realize when it turned off again, and I was kind of busy trying to land a fish, which unfortunately you guys aren't going to see because it jumps from me pretty much right about to land it to landing it. So, but hey guys, the important thing is we got the fish, and yeah, like I said, guys, you guys know I don't like to give up, so I really grinded it out on this day. But here we jigged for about another hour still, hoping that we could catch another one. Maybe I was thinking maybe they're making like another run, and you know, once you catch one, guys, you just have that thrill and you just expect more to come. But unfortunately, that was the only bite of the day, and yeah, like I said, at this point, I was pretty much drained, tired. So with one in the box, we decided to call it and head home.
Guys, I grinded it out. I mean, you guys, it's going to be hard to see the time difference maybe, but I've been here since it's 5 hours pretty much, and the whole first 3 hours I was watching everybody else hook up but me. And you know, that's just fishing. You know, with a little bit of luck, it could have been me. I didn't have the luck at that time, so unfortunately I wasn't catching anything. Luckily, I decided to come over here kind of in the surf, I guess, and I ended up hooking up on that 12-inch pump. We're still here. We're probably grinding for a little longer, but yeah, also I don't know what happened with the pompano fight. My camera was like acting weird, so I don't know how much of the actual fight I got, but I definitely know I got the hookup, and obviously you guys could see the fish when we were when I had it out already on the shore. So yeah, let's see if we can catch something here. I might even try the jetty a little longer, but I don't know how much more I'll record, or if I do, I don't know how much more you guys will see, because it's already going to be a pretty long video. So yeah, guys, fortunately we were able to actually catch one. We targeted the pompano. We got one, and yeah, you guys seen it. They were everywhere today. Like, it was a good day for pompano jigging. Like I said, I guess I just wasn't as fortunate. I didn't end up being able to hook up on many, but yeah, definitely a fun day out here. This is at John's Pass. Had a super good time, but you guys see how contested it was. I got here at 7, and the end of that walkway was already packed and people were just jigging. It was probably about 8 people when I got here, so just know if you guys decide to try this, you got to get here pretty early. So yeah, and actually we got them on the pink and green again. That's one of my best colorways, so if you guys are looking for some tips, that's what it seems to always get them for me. I'm not saying the others don't work. I've seen a couple people hook up on other colors, but just for me, that's the one I go for. But yeah, guys, I don't know how much more I will do fishing or how much more I'll record, but if anything, you guys know we're doing a catch and cook on the Pompano. Stay tuned for that. And yeah, I see you guys back at the house getting ready to cut it out. All right, guys, well, we're pretty much getting out of here now. It's about noon and it's just hot, thirsty, and we got something to take home. So yeah, good day here at John's Pass. But yeah, I guess I'll see you guys back at the house. All right, guys, we're back at the house now. Here's my bounty for today. Personally, guys, I love pompano, so the taste is so good that I don't like to waste any meat, so I really don't ever fillet them. So what I'm gonna do is how I normally prepare them, which is just descaling them. They don't have like too many scales, but they do have scales, so you definitely want to try to get rid of as many as you can. They're very small, so all I really do is ever run the knife like this on them. Don't forget to get above the head here. That's the best spot. And you guys won't see the footage because I guess I wasn't, something happened to the camera when I did it, but now I just, like I said, I just got them. So I just stick the knife in here somewhere, work my way up to his gills. Sharper the knife, the easier this is. We'll see if we're fortunate and get some roe out of this guy. I've ate pompano roe before and it's very good, so I will recommend it. I don't know, we're about to find out if we have some here. I don't think so. Yeah, no, we're gonna get lucky. But if you guys ever catch one and you find some roe in it, I'd definitely say to give it a taste. Get these guts out of there, and then you're basically bleeding him out, so you're not gonna have much blood left. But yeah, so we got the gills out, got the guts out. Pretty much get as much as you can. It's hard to get it all, honestly. And then I'm gonna rinse it all out just to make sure. But yeah, that's all I pretty much do to them. Cut this fin off just for so it doesn't get in the way. There it is, prepared pompano. Man, these guys are so good too. If you ever had pompano, you know exactly what I mean. But yeah, let's find out how we're gonna make this guy. Man, whew, I'm already dreaming about it. It's so good, guys. But yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna rinse him out in here one more time with the water hose, and he's ready to go on either the grill or we'll find out how we make him, guys. But yeah, there it is. Great old Florida pompano. All right, well, first and foremost, let me get this charcoal started, because you guys know charcoal does take a little bit to get to that prime heat where you want it. Yeah, guys, we're pretty much gonna be cooking that pompano whole. Step these up. Boom. A little lighter. All right, so yeah, after a little bit of a struggle, we got that going. You guys seen I already cleaned the pomp and pretty much dressed them kind of the way I do it anyways. I'm just kind of gonna show you guys how I season it slightly. But also, one thing I definitely noticed looking back on the footage, basically, I don't know what exactly happened to my camera, but in the middle of that pompano fight, it must have just turned off. And then I never even told you guys, but I kind of had like a freak accident. So if you guys know anything about this fish, it's really, really like strong. And what happened was he bit the feather, the teaser of that pompano jig, but the pompano jig itself was still hanging out of its mouth. So when I went to grab him like this, he spun around and he literally hooked me. You guys can kind of see the scar. It's kind of hard to see now, but it literally went through my finger like an earring. So I was pretty much hooked the whole time I was fighting, trying to get this guy off the hook. And fortunately one of my buddies was around, so he gave me a hand and we figured it out. But I did not notice at all that the camera was not recording anymore, so I kind of missed landing it, plus measuring it up and kind of telling you guys a little about him. So I'm gonna measure him up now, just for the people who have never targeted this fish. One thing about him, you don't measure from nose to tail, you measure from nose to fork. So they have to be 11 inches from the nose to the fork right here, the fork of the tail. So I'm just going to show you guys that this is a legal size. Basically to the fork, this guy was a little past 12 actually. In the moment I counted him as 12, but it's a little past it, like 12 and a quarter. But yeah, so I just wanted to tell you guys that the measuring of them, because again, you know, you guys don't want to keep an undersized fish. So basically all I'm gonna do now is just score them in like cross hatches. But yeah, so that way you can get the seasoning in there. Oh, look at that beautiful white flaky meat, man. Guys, it does not get fresher than this either, I swear it doesn't. This guy was fishing, was swimming probably 2 hours ago, still swimming out there at John's Pass. Fortunately we were able to catch him, because as you guys can tell from the video, it was a struggle, and there were some people out there slaying them, seriously slaying them, like just back to back hooking up on them. Not as many keepers, a lot of them were small, but the fact that we were able to grind it out and get one is super awesome. But yeah, so that's all I'm gonna do, and then I'm just gonna put a little bit of this Old Bay blackened seasoning in the scores. I'm gonna rinse them off real quick because I got them a little dirty. Right, so basically what the goal is to pretty much wrap them in aluminum foil and put them on that charcoal grill. But for now, the charcoal is not ready yet, so we're gonna wait for it to get ready. So we're just gonna literally just try to get as much of this season. You don't really have to get too much, guys, because like I said at the intro of the video, this is by far, as far as personal preference, the best tasting Florida fish that I've caught inshore. Obviously offshore, you know, you got some really nice snappers. You know, I've heard cobia is great. Now cobia could be considered inshore as well, I guess, but there's a lot more species, I guess, that would taste good. But as far as inshore goes, like just something you can just catch at a lot of, like, you know, land-based spots, I would consider pompano to be pretty much up there. I mean, I still have yet to try snook, and I've yet to try redfish, but just, I don't know how they could beat this fish, guys. This is just such a tasty fish. And you know, some people will tell you it's hard, they're hard to get, and you guys will see from the episode today, it was not an easy task. I mean, I literally had to sit there and grind it out, guys. So take it how it is. You know, fishing's fishing. Some days you're gonna go out there and slay them, some days you're gonna go out there 5-6 hours like I did and catch yourself one. So it's gonna be like that, you know, fishing's fishing. But yeah, guys, all I do is season it with whatever seasoning you would consider your favorite seasoning. You know, I love me some blackened seasoning, so I just put some blackened seasoning on this. And then eventually what I'll do is I'll be squirting the limes on it kind of while it cooks. Actually, I'll probably do one now and then one later when it's done. So yeah, I just get as much as I can in there. Like, it basically doesn't need any butter or olive oil in my opinion, but what I use it for is just so that it doesn't get stuck to the aluminum foil, because that happens a lot. So I just kind of just a little on there. So yeah, there it is, guys, fully dressed. Like I said, now I just pretty much got to wait for this charcoal to get nice and white. It's starting to get there, but we're not there fully yet, so probably another, I don't know, 10 minutes should be ready. We'll throw the pompano on, and really all I do is set them on there, and maybe 10 minutes on each side, and it's pretty much ready to go. So I'll see you guys in a bit when this charcoal's ready. All right, guys, well, that charcoal looks pretty good to me. So we're just gonna set the pomp right on there. There's a lot of wind, so I'm gonna cover it. Sometimes I cover it, sometimes I don't, but due to the wind I'm gonna cover it because it looks like it's pretty much gonna get rid of all the charcoal quick. So let me put this cover on it real quick. And yeah, like I said, 10 minutes on one side, 10 on the other, and it should be done. All right, guys, oh, it's been about 10 minutes now, so let me give this guy a nice flip. Oh yeah, look at that little brown on it. Let's cover it one more time. Another 10 minutes, guys, and we'll be having some of the tastiest fish from Florida. All right, guys, I wish you guys could smell this. It smells so delicious. Plate right here. And guys, I'm actually gonna enjoy this with you guys out here today. Turned into a beautiful Florida day, so I'm more than happy to be outside today. It's not blazing hot. It's probably, I would say, mid 80s, but there's a nice cool breeze coming through. So yeah, we got a little spread here of stuff. I'm going to show you guys in a second how we're going to do all this. But we're basically going to be eating pompano tostadas, which I've done on my channel before, but most of the time I never really did, I guess, the full experience. And this still lacks a few things, but this is how I eat it. So a lot of people will put a lot more stuff on these, but man, I gotta say, guys, I am so pumped for this. Here we go. I know as soon as I open up this fish, we're gonna get a few flies coming around, so I'm gonna make this pretty quick on video. That way I can woo, that looks so good. Man, I really wish you guys could smell this. Oof, I just burned myself. The juices of the pompano are just pouring out. Try to get this without, see, the skin stuck a little bit, but guys, you guys see that smoke coming out? Oof, look at that. Wow. Oh man, that tail is crispy. Oh man, guys, look at this flaky white meat right here. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I just have to take a bite. I just can't help myself. Can't help myself, guys. I mean, I'm pretty hungry from the whole fishing trip, so let's just taste this pompano. Man, that tastes so good after a hard day fishing out there, especially with the grind I put in. You guys are gonna see. I mean, like I said, I was out there a good 6 hours or so, so it was a long day, but it was well worth. So now let's get to building these tostadas so you guys can see how I do that. So these are called corn tostadas. You buy them at pretty much any supermarket you can think of. No, I pretty much get a lot of my stuff from Walmart. Sometimes they come cracked like that. You can still eat them like that, but I like to use a whole one that's not cracked. So basically, here, let me set this down right here. Oh, I didn't even tell you guys the other ingredients. So this is just like a little cabbage salad, just cabbage and cilantro for me. You could add a lot of stuff to that, you know, carrots, just a lot of stuff. It's pretty much a dry coleslaw in a way. I just don't prefer the creaminess of a coleslaw. So then here we got some homemade red hot sauce, which is very spicy, and some homemade guacamole. Oh yeah, that looks so good. All right, so basically what you're doing here is you're building like a huge nacho in a sense. So what I do is I grab the tostada. Some people like to put mayo. Like I said, I'm not too much of a fan of mayo. I like mayo on certain things, but not on everything. So I'm gonna grab the guac, put a nice little layer. This will help stuff stick to the tostada and it won't fall off pretty much. Let me cover all my stuff because there's a lot of bugs out here. So yeah, and then you just grab your fish or your meat. You know, we do these a lot with chicken, but I just thought, hey, if pompano's so good, you just can't beat it. So let's just build this right here. Oof, that thing is steaming hot, guys. So yeah, that's a good amount of meat there. Hold this over just so I don't... Right, so then next would be your veggies here, which again, you know, you could use a lot of things. I just prefer cabbage for the texture and a little bit of cilantro. Oops, I dropped some there. Ooh, guys, this is looking so good and so fresh. All these fresh ingredients that go on here. And then I'm just gonna top it off with some red sauce. Now again, this is very hot. You guys can choose your own kind of hot sauce you guys like. And then of course, we gotta add the lime, guys. So here we're going in with the lime. Just nice little drizzle. Oh man, look at that, guys. Let me get it in the sun there. Look at that beauty. So good, so fresh. Like I said, all these ingredients are super fresh. You got the fresh cabbage, fresh cilantro, the fresh avocado that I made into guacamole, the fresh fish. You can't get any fresher than that. It was swimming a couple hours ago. Yeah, this is just, all of it is fresh. So yeah, let's go in for a bite, guys. And I love the textures in this kind of stuff because of the crunchiness of the tostada, and then the cabbage is pretty crunchy along with like the flaky fish meat, and then you got the sauces just to keep it a little moist, not too dry. So yeah, let's take a bite because my mouth is watering. All right guys, here we go. Look at that, man, you just can't beat it, guys. Now this is I don't want to say messy, but it can fall apart. So one thing's for sure, don't just eat it in the air, you know, have something under you in case it falls so you can pick it up and eat that too. But here we go. Let me get a nice piece with everything on it. I think right here looks pretty good. All right guys, ooh, my mouth is watering. Wow, that is extremely delicious. That might be my favorite way to eat this fish. I mean, for a long time all I really did was just cook it on a grill whole and eat it, you know, just by itself. The way I just did it there with all those fresh ingredients, guys, you just can't beat it. It's the textures, the tastes. Oh guys, I gotta go in for another bite. It's getting pretty windy out here too. Let's get another one. Wow, it's just so many different flavors all going into it. And again, you can customize this the way you guys enjoy it. I mean, there's no, you know, the options are endless. If you guys like tomatoes on it, you know, pretty much anything, whatever you put on your ceviche. Oh, that's another good one. Tostadas are a good alternative to like crackers for ceviche, or like chips. You can basically load the ceviche on top of the tostada. They're called tostadas de ceviche. So that's another option. Maybe that's the way I'll do the pompano next time. I was gonna do it that way this time, but I just got home after the trip and I didn't have everything I wanted for the ceviche. So if you guys want to see pompano ceviche, let me know down in the comments, and I'm gonna have to go grind it and find another one so I can make some ceviche out of it. But yeah guys, before this gets any longer, because I already know this is going to be a long episode, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, I'm starving, so I'm gonna go pig out and eat the rest of this pompano the way you guys just seen me do it. So hopefully you guys can also you know, reciprocate this recipe and do it yourself, taste it, and let me know what you guys think down in the comments, or if you've ever had it some similar way to this, let me know down there too. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Once again, thank you guys for supporting the channel. We're on the road to 500 subscribers, and we're about I think we're close to 400 now, so we're almost there, guys. So if you guys can help me out and hit that subscribe, hit the like button, drop a comment down there in the comment section with what you guys have been catching this spring, it'd really help my channel grow, and I'd appreciate it very much. So yeah guys, I hope you guys have a blessed week. Hope you guys have the best luck out there fishing. Remember guys, always stay positive, keep them good vibes going. I upload 2 times a week on my channel, so I hope to see you guys back here next time. But until then guys, peace.